Hey, it's Kat at Kattalestv. I made a new crystal last week. So let me tell you something that happened, by the way, soon after I made that crystal. I was starting to work out, getting my stuff ready in my little special place, and I noticed a commotion happening on the bike path. And so I pulled out my phone and I was going to film it, you know. And then I asked the question, what's going on? And this girl who's in a bikini, she was literally fighting off these guys. And she said, we're minors and these guys jumped us. So it was like 3 Latino drunk guys against a girl that was 16 and her boyfriend. And no one helped. At first, I didn't see anybody helping, but then what was amazing is there's a guy that lives in a house that Conor McGregor used to live in. It's very expensive. When Conor was in LA, he stayed there. So there was a guy who I've seen for the last month. All he does is sit out on his balcony and smoke cigarettes. And I was thinking, oh my God, can you imagine living in an amazing house like that and all he does is sit on his balcony and smoke cigarettes? What a weirdo. But the interesting thing was, he was the only one helping. I remember turning after I asked the girl what was going on, and I saw him pushing one of the guys that had been assaulting the girl. He was pushing him away. And I realized, it's a long story, but I ended up calling the police, asking the kids wanted someone to call the police, so I called the police. Another lady showed up, and her husband had followed where those guys were, and he contacted his wife, and he called her when the police came, so they knew where those guys were. But the thing that was really disheartening for me is that there was a ton of guys around the area, and they really weren't doing anything. And this girl, 16-year-old black girl, she was swinging. She was protecting her man. And I had so much respect for her. But yeah, I just find it interesting that people don't help people. It's really bizarre. But allegedly the cops got those guys. And hopefully, she wanted them prosecuted, as well they should be. But again, on the negative side, nobody, people are looky-loos and they ask dumb questions while the cops are asking the witness what's going on. This guy rolled up on his, I don't know what you call those things, those bicycle things that carry people. You pay the guy to ride the bike on the bike path. Anyway, he comes around, he starts talking, and I'm like, can you shut up, please? Because this woman is giving a detailed description to the police officer, and what you're asking or what you're talking about is irrelevant. So, again, it's really amazing, human beings. But the positive side was, I was really proud of those 2 teenagers. Because what happened was those drunk guys, they were attacking them because the girl was skateboarding. A black chick, she's not a chick, I'm sorry. A black girl, 16-year-old, learning how to skateboard, and some guys that are intoxicated decide to harass her. That's how it all started. And they literally were hitting her and her boyfriend. And, it was crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I was glad that I could be of service. But again, let me get back to the good part. So the guy that I had judged about living in that house that Conor McGregor used to live in, the one that used to smoke cigarettes, he actually helped. So when I finally met him, I said, hey, I just want to thank you for what you did, because I misjudged you, because I saw you smoking. By the way, I hate cigarettes. All I used to do is see you smoking. I never seen you enjoy the beach. but you stood up. And he's like, yeah, my girlfriend, she wanted me to leave. And I was like, you did what a man's supposed to do. You stood up. You did the right thing. So that was a good thing. So anyway, this is Kattalestv. I just want to share that story. But there's so many guys that just harass women or girls and feel like they can do whatever because they're drunk. And it could be women too, but it's wrong, and don't do it. And hopefully there's going to be some people out there that protect other people. But this intoxication as an excuse to hurt people is not cool. Because what's going to happen is when they sober up, they're going to realize they're either in jail right now, but they're looking at a felony. You understand? They were minors. And there was one dude that looked like he was like, I don't know, he was kind of fat and he had like gray hair. He looked like the dad, or like 45 or some bullshit. But the point is, this motherfucker is like hitting some kid, idiot. So I hope they go to jail. And like I said, stand up and help people if you can. And if you have people around you that drink all the time and pull you into some criminal stuff, stop doing it. All right, this is Kattalestv. Self-love and self-care and self-respect. Very important. Talk to you later. Bye.